Yeah.
Right then, Andy, let's talk about the basic operations of the boat. I noticed that you've gone for the propellers instead of the pumps, which a lot of the boats that are on the market have gone for today. What's the reasoning behind going for the propellers?
Basically, they're just a lot more efficient, a lot more powerful, and a lot less drain on the battery as well.
Okay.
So
how many have you got on there? Is it just the two, is it?
yeah, there's two propellers on there, and obviously to steer the boat, you start and stop the corresponding side.
Yeah, okay. Has it got a reverse as well, forward?
It has, yeah. It's got as much power in reverse as it has forward.
Okay.
So you can really pull you out, you know, if you go up to a bank and you get in the trees, it can pull you away from there quite easily, you know.
Right, okay. And as far as batteries are concerned, I noticed also that you've just got the one, which is the one that's in the middle of the
that's right, yeah.
Middle of the boat. Is it a 12 or a 6 volt, that one?
Yeah, that's a 12 volt battery.
Yeah.
Give you approximately 45 minutes running time on full power.
Right, that's excellent.
The boat is a very powerful boat as well.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, obviously if you're driving it around quite, you know, slow using the echo sounder, you'll easily get a couple of hours running time from that one battery.
Okay, that's excellent. So that's the boat out of the way then.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the handset.
Right.
And this is the handset that we use for Lakestar at the moment, with the graphic echo sounder in the middle, which we'll talk about when we get down to the lake. Two simple controls. You've got your switches for your lights and your hoppers there as well.
Yeah.
So it's dead simple. Now, I noticed from these two open handsets that you've got here that there's a massive difference between the two. Now, what's the reason behind showing the viewers these?
Yeah. Well, basically, this is the conventional handset used on, you know, other boats and things, and basically very, very, you know, prone to problems.
Very complicated.
Looks not always
full of
very
wires and all
reliable.
sorts of stuff.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, basically, we redesigned that with our own system, and it's all controlled with a pick chip now.
Yeah, and this makes it a lot more reliable, does it?
A lot more reliable, yeah. With this particular model, we've been doing this one now for about 18 months now,
yeah.
And we haven't had a single one back.
Right,
you know, absolutely super perfect.
Yeah, so it's ideal for the maintenance point of view, and also
right.
The actual design point of view.
That's right, yeah, and it's also low power.
Right, okay.
I mean, a handset like this would last with 8 AA batteries approximately 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
This will last 30 hours.
Super.
Which obviously is a
Big difference, big difference. Onto the echo sounder then.
Yeah.
The model that you're using in the Lakestar is a lot different to the types of models that are also used in other bait boats, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. Well, basically, we designed this system specifically for a bait boat. Some of the other bait boat manufacturers, they use a system called a smart cast, which was never intended to go on a bait boat. So it's very prone to picking up interference from the motors, which gives you false readings, uneven bottom contours, and obviously it gives you false fish readings as well. Whereas our system, what we do is we actually stop the motor, fire the sonar pulse, get the sonar pulse back and take the reading, and then we start the motor again. Then we stop the motor, fire the pulse again, and obviously this is happening very quickly, hundreds of times a second. And by doing this, we don't get any interference from the motors at all. And obviously what that means is that you get a very accurate reading of the contours of the lake bed, you know, right down to an inch.
Right, super. What about fish finding then? Is it really accurate on finding fish?
No, basically what we do is it's non-bottom contact.
Yep.
So anything between the top and the bottom, 99% of the time it's probably going to be a fish, basically.
Okay.
But the beauty of these systems is it's not really finding the fish, it's finding the features.
Yeah.
When you find the features, you normally find the fish as well. So if you find an area which is a bit of a bowl or something, you normally tend to find this fish sat in there.
One thing that I do like about the Lakestar is how responsive it is. It's an extremely quick boat. It tends to hover across the water, and every time I just touch these buttons, the boat's moving. Some bait boats that are on the market today, they tend to be very, very slow. A bit like George Foreman in the way that he used to box when he was against Ali. This boat, I describe it as the Muhammad Ali bait boat because it is very, very quick. Watch it in action now, look how quick it turns. It's very, very perfect for tight situations. Perfect for when you're on a windswept water and you need a little bit of extra power. It's a really, really quick boat, and as Andy said before, the quickness doesn't seem to affect the battery power. It's a fantastic piece of kit, and it's I just want to show you another boat that's sold by Blue Sky Angling, which is the Pocket Rocket. As you can see, compared to the Lakestar, it's significantly smaller. It's also significantly lighter. It's operated on just a very small battery compared to the one that's used on the Lakestar. The hopper's nice and long, unlike some other smaller lightweight boats, and this boat is really designed for the type of angler that's doing an awful lot of short sessions. You're fishing overnighters, you're fishing in between work, you've got a long distance to travel with regards to getting to your swim and stuff, because I think this boat weighs around about 15 pounds, and so compared to the Lakestar, that's a significant weight difference. But either way, both of these boats are absolutely fantastic. They're designed by a guy who's been a carp angler for several years. He knows what bait boats are all about, he knows what carp anglers want, and let me tell you, they both catch a fish. Whether you use the Lakestar for your versatile fishing, or whether you're using the Pocket Rocket for your overnighters. They're superb products, and they come well recommended by an awful lot of carp anglers.